Hello everybody, welcome back to a new One Punch Man the Strongest video. So today we're going over Metalbat, who has been in the game for, 5-6 days? And I believe the Keepsake is coming out tomorrow, or technically today. I'm not entirely sure, hold on. Yep, 7/12, okay. So this is coming out today, technically for me, but the 7th. So the 6th for me, 7th for people over in the actual Southeast Asia region. Now, what I do want to say is that, yes, I know I was not originally planning to pull him. And yes, I was very outspoken about my plan to not pull. However, I was convinced because I got a whole bunch of other Metalbats early. And I was, thinking, you know what? I think I could get it. And you know what? I did. I got it 130. And do I regret it? No, not at all, actually. I actually have no regrets about pulling this character, which is weird because typically I do. And 130, great pull right there. I mean, he's a great character. You take what you can get. The reason I didn't particularly recommend pulling him is just because he isn't needed. For example, a free-to-play player, it's better for you to get Giro, who is next. And then Boros, who's going to help a little bit more overall, since Metalbat follows up after Boros, or before Boros is fully off the field. So it's best if you got both, but I wasn't saying that Metalbat's a bad character. He's a very strong character. Absurdly strong, got me back to, I believe, top 10. I don't know if I'm still in top 10. I might still be. Hold on. Yeah, got me to top 10. I'm still in top 10 after a week nearly of him being out. And I mean, like, there's no downside from me pulling him because I can continue with my plans. And I did say that, yes, if you wanted Metalbat and you could get Giro right after, and you wanted to get Boros or Mask or whoever right after that, then yes, go ahead and pull Metalbat. And I have gotten some notes that they kind of feel that some people feel like it's a betrayal of me saying I'm not going to pull for a character and then proceeding to pull for a character. But like, I said I wasn't going to pull Deep Sea King and then, pulled Deep Sea King and then regretted it. And, it wasn't great, but, and I was super stressed out when I was pulling Metalbat. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, if I pulled in 180, I would have been sad about it. But just from playing with Metalbat, he is absurdly strong. Like, my club boss damage has gone up from 28 million, or no, not 28 million, 28 billion, with a B, back from where it was, sadly being a little lower than I was hoping it would be, back up to something of 50 billion, which is great. Huge improvement. Issue is, he doesn't crit very often, and I didn't prepare any buff gears for him because I didn't actually expect to pull him, and it was just kind of a heat of the moment sort of thing. But, he's a great character. I never said that he was bad. I can't really say a character's bad most of the time, because if I do, typically they turn out to be good. So I tried not to comment, and I just tried to call him good. Like, he was a worthwhile pull. And overall, I have not regretted pulling him. He is very strong, his damage is good, his utility is super nice, he got me further. I mean, 51 billion, I'm back to being a decent hitter for boss challenge, which is nice to be back at. My damage is not as high as I would like it to be, as my highest is about 80 billion, but I mean, there's only so much you can do there. I got from, 27th in PvP now to top 10. So there is clearly this guy's actually hitting way higher than I am. I wonder, it's probably because, interesting. Why? Sorry, I'm getting sidetracked, but why is he using G4 and Genus? They both give the same buff, so that wouldn't work. Why is he doing that? Is it because then he can use, I honestly, I'm looking too far into that. My damage is actually lower on Bakuzan though, so I'm not going to show that one, because I'm still a top hitter in here if I don't try to hit with Metalbat. Now, I've obviously tested him in PvP before, back when I pulled him. I did a whole bunch, or one of my daily streams, I kind of just did a whole bunch of these. And, I'm top 700. That's mostly because I didn't do the first week. I just kind of ignored it because I was very weak. But, I mean, I was able to win the vast majority of times with the first team. And it's, like, it hasn't been as close as it used to be. And it's been a lot easier. Especially that since I am slower than most people in this game, it has helped a whole lot. Because since I'm slower, I often lose fights. For example, this guy has Metal Bat and Garo and Sonic, so he's probably gonna win. Yeah, see. But if he didn't have Metal Bat and he was just faster, I probably would have won that, because my Metal Bat's gonna kill his, Garo super easy. And it's nice to have, I guess, the security is the word. It's nice to have the security that I can win battles, at least sometimes. I tried to fight this guy. I don't know why I couldn't win before, but I think I'll win this time. Or not. It's totally possible I did. Oh, I won. There we go. See? I'm slower than him, but he doesn't have Metal Bat. So I win. That's pretty cool. Don't you think? I mean, everybody top 8 currently all has Metal Bat, I believe. Where's number 7 at? Oh, Lord Vic. Yep. No, Lord Vic doesn't have Metal Bat. I wonder if I win against him. I mean, maybe not. My Metal Bat is stronger than it was before, but I don't know. So also, I'm going to do testing after I get the keepsake. Obviously, I have to use 0 to help me get that. But, I'll figure it out. It's totally possible I just get nuked here, and maybe his crit rate is super high. No. Why is this Garo so weak? Oh, because that was a cruel follow-up. I see. There we go. There's the damage. Oof. Okay, ouchie. But I think I might win this. It's kind of hard to say. He doesn't have the Metal Bat I'm talking about here, but he does have the Mosquito Girl. Yeah, I'm not sure why exactly I lose this one. I think my Metal Bat somehow dies. Maybe because of Cruel. I'm not entirely sure about that there. But he is holding on to his spot, and I don't know why. Maybe you know what? I should probably watch this now that I think about it. I should probably actually watch why I'm losing. That'd probably be good. So we're just gonna sit here. We're gonna watch this. Obviously, team gets nuked by his Garo, but I'm wondering if maybe my Metal Bat just can't do it. I don't know why though. Does his Garo still have shield at the end? If he does, then that's probably why. But why would he still have shield? Is he investing that much into Mosquito Girl? No, that wouldn't make sense, I don't think. Does my Drive Knight just die off the bat? No, he does not. Okay, so he hits another column. That's good. Okay. Now, it's also totally possible that the follow-ups are stopped by Flashy Flash, but I kind of don't think that's it. Maybe his specialized defense is just too high. Because my damage is super low against him. Huh. It is an interesting problem. I could also just be that I'm dying to crit super early. That's totally possible as well. In that case, I need to get higher crit res. But there's only so much I can do about that. Because I am getting hit with crit. So I'm assuming it's because my crit res is too low. Possibly. Now Flashy Flash is dead. I mean, the crit res doesn't... I mean, the crit doesn't from Metal Bat doesn't seem to be helping that much. But it certainly is doing something at the very least. Okay, so he is hitting crits. And I'm guessing he probably wins against me during one of those crits. Is what I want to say. At least it feels like that. Without the shield on my Garo, that's probably a contributing factor at the very least. Now, what I'm curious about is how his Garo still has a shield. His Garo is clearly not taking very much damage. Okay, Sonic's still alive at turn 3. Damn, he's had really high specialized defense on that character. Or he has a lot of HP. That would be also possible, I suppose. So, why is his Sonic not dead? So, that's another thing I'm kind of weirded out, is that this guy's Sonic just does not die. Like, how does he still even have a full thing of shield? 200 million damage? Really? And all of that was Sonic. Do I just not have the damage to put down his Garo after turn, like once the turn ends? I wonder if that's it. Yeah, because 14 million damage is not gonna kill a Garo like that. Why is his damage so high and mine's so low? It's kind of weird. $12 million on an actual attack is insane. Is his specialized defense just that high? It really shouldn't be. Like, logically, is the difference that great? Okay, so he's gonna kill my Garo. Okay, there my Garo dies. Metal Bat comes back. Hits his Garo. Oh, really? He is just too tanky. How is his Garo that tanky? You know, now I gotta look at it. I'm kind of curious here. What is making his Garo that tanky? Does he have 40 million HP? No, 36. I can't see specialized defense, but it's Awakened 2. It's full HP there. Oh, that could be a very much contributing factor. For 60% of blocked damage and HP. Ooh. Interesting. He's a lot faster than I am. Holy shit. But that doesn't make any sense to me. I'm gonna have to ask him about this, because this is like, okay, he's at 60 million BP, or like he has like 7 million BP higher than me, but I'm just curious on how he's managing that damage concentration. Okay, so he deals extra damage when there's low people in there. C attack. I don't know why he's doing C attack boost. That's so weird. Arena damage free. I'm so confused, because this generally shouldn't be causing this. Maybe it's to get. Maybe I need to get piercing on Metal Bat. No, because that doesn't stop that. So I don't know what the issue is. Is it the specialized attack just being too low? It's 33 million, which is actually kind of low. But his type mastery is pretty high. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, that's something I'll have to figure out. Well, I mean, that's a great example. I'm now top 8. Isn't that great? So I'll have to message him on exactly how high his specialized defense is, because if he's at like 60 million specialized defense, that makes sense. Why my Metal Bat just does not do anything to him. Yeah. And then just, you know, building Metal Bat, you know, honestly, it's been more fun than I thought it'd be. Honestly, I've had a lot of fun with him, and I'm okay with not awakening 2ing him. I would like to get this, but, you know, obviously that is going to take its sweet time. But yeah, overall, Metal Bat is a very strong character. I've enjoyed him quite a lot, and it's been just fun to play with him. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed today's One Punch Man the Strongest video. If you did enjoy, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord server in the description down below, and if you'd like to support me, please share the channel around, or you can donate some coupons to my UID and SID, or I have a PayPal linked in the description. Alright, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye!